Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for Eco. Calzamar is here. Thank you for the first and for making me wear no hat. If I had a some sort of a 4th of July America something hat, it might be good to wear today, but I don't, so I'm not. So last time we were here in Eco, we worked on lighting. We spent basically the whole stream looking at the different lighting options, putting them around town, and kind of trying them out in different places to see how they looked and whether they would fit in with the room or the place or the whatever that we were looking at the time. The sun is coming up, but before it does, I wanted to show you guys again what the town looks like completely lit up. The lights there, of course, are on.
Is that all you do?
Batman, welcome in. I did finish putting all the lights out in the downstairs rooms. However, this one, similar to the glass works, this table's too tall to have a light above it. And it gets even better / worse down as we go this way, because these tables are all too big, or two of these tables are too big for lights. So I ended up doing like a triple light there. And then this one I only put one in because that's too big for another one. So it kind of got a little weird with these large machines, but well, that's okay. How you doing, Batman? Good to see you, as always. Elzamar, how you doing also? I think I asked you that already. And then I put the other three lanterns, paper lanterns here in the lab. We thought those looked nice there the last time, so I put them in. I did put a few more lights out in the world. I put the one in that's across from that intersection down there to kind of light the intersection up better. And I started to work my way this way, working on shoulder. And I made it this far, but it needs more work here. And then also I did this asphalt down here, but I need to do some asphalt in this area as well. So a little bit more work to do on that, but I figured that's good off-camera stuff because it's kind of just repetitive work, kind of. But I brought everything in town because I think tonight we should work on some retaining walls type stuff, and also getting the backyards cleaned up because they're kind of a mess in a couple of places. But before we do, I wanted to go down here and gather the things to make something, and that something is the industrial elevator. Now I want to grab the industry module first, or I should have grabbed it first, I should say. I think I'll grab this one, whether this is the one I keep missing for a little while. We will see. But I wanted to work on a few things here. And one of those is revolving around this industrial elevator, which I thought about putting in a few times over the course of the game so far, and then kept forgetting to actually do it. We have everything we need, except for lubricants. I'll go grab a couple lubricants. Those are just across the street, and that'll be fine. In here, I believe. Yes. A couple of those. That's going to take a couple minutes, so while that's getting made, I will show you the other thing that I wanted to take a look at tonight. Or I'll show you specifically one other thing that I want to make today before we work on it tonight. So back here, I did clean this down to level with the floors, but I was trying to decide what I wanted to do with this. And I think I want to put in maybe some wood or stone kind of patio-ish type of things. So I want to dig maybe down another stone, but then I was trying to decide what to do with this freaking sheer wall here because it's kind of huge. And in thinking about it, I think I want to just put up a retaining wall. I thought about trying to accomplish something like this, where we have like a nicely stepped hill, but as high as that goes, that would be prohibitively challenging. So I think a retaining wall is a better option here. And so I cleared this, by the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles. So we can have a tile here for the retaining wall to kind of sit on and still have a group of 5, which is one chunk. So I think we'll work on that today. And I decided partially what material I want, or I decided what material I want to make the retaining wall out of. And that's going to be composite lumber. It's going to be expensive to do so, but I think it'll be worth it because it'll look really cool, and I will show you what it kind of looks like, and then we can decide what kind of composite lumber to use. So for this, we'll just use the palm, just to kind of prove the point. So composite lumber has this, has the fence tile, which I guess I should do maybe the wall shape here. It has this fence tile, but it also has this alternate fence, this side fence tile. And if you think about what a retaining wall looks like on the side of a freeway or something along that line, it kind of looks like that. And we also, by the way, could use these full walls as maybe every so often a like a post, a beam. And so I think those are the better options to use. So it kind of look a little bit like like this. And every so often have one of those posts, and then keep going with the fence wall, and then keep going all the way down this far anyway. And what I do with it from here, maybe I go behind these things, because I did leave a space behind these. Go behind these things and do that. So I thought this idea was really good, and it kind of looks like a little bit like a retaining wall you might see like alongside a freeway, like next to a neighborhood or something, where a freeway was right up against a neighborhood kind of thing, or another type of like large retaining wall. Not like something you would have maybe like if you have like stepping down in your yard or something, but something that you would see kind of commercially, municipally. So we need to decide what material to make this out of. And we can look at what these particular blocks look like. Maybe we should actually. Maybe I should leave like 4 of them here, like that. And we can even look at all of the different types of these with these specifics. I don't have that much birch, but with these specific blocks, and see what they look like with these specific blocks. So that's cedar here, and then we can make those blocks, whatever kind we like. Ceiba. That one's almost certainly gonna be a no for me, without hardly even looking at it. This was palm, so we'll do Joshua, or the first one was palm, I should say. Let me know if one of them screams at you already without getting even through the whole set. And maybe I'll just stop at that point. Palm. Good. The only one's missing here is the generic. I don't have any generic made. But this one I'm just going to do one of each. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 9. I feel like I'm missing another one. I think there's 11, isn't there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, there's 11. So which one am I missing? Oak, birch, redwood, fir, palm. Oak, birch, redwood, fir, palm. Metal beams tend to be rusted, so the first test, or the right upper right one. Spruce, Ceiba, Joshua, saguaro, cedar. Spruce, cedar, Joshua, saguaro is missing. Really? I had saguaro. Did I just miss it? Must have used it all for something. What the heck would I have used it all for? Huh. Okay, I'm going to grab a couple of these blocks of the other two then. And just so we can put them up there and just make sure that they're comparable. And then we'll put them back in the demonstrative area. Let's go with this one. Yeah, I'm going to say probably not for this one too. Yeah, I like that thought of the darker kind of beams, so cedar or redwood. I think was your suggestion. What was the first one I tested? Palm, or was it the cedar? I don't remember now. Palm was the lower one, and the cedar's that upper one. My first teat. You like the cedar more? Okay. And then this is saguaro. Oops, I did the wrong wall for that. This one. And for that. This one. Yeah, I think cedar's actually the nicest one too. And I got lots of cedar. I got lots more that I could cut down if we need it to. Okay, let's put these back away. And then we can do that. I can read fat thumbs. Alright, let me do this craft, or start this craft anyway. How much am I going to need? This wall. We're probably not going to make enough. But, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, let's just do it this way. This is 254. At least as far down as this. Just 211. So 54 minus 11 is 43, plus 1 is 44. Average height here looks to be about 71 or 72 from 67. So 6 by 44. That's 240, 260 something. Cedar. Goes to 11, indeed. Oh, I need plastic and epoxy for this then. 300. 280 is a multiplier though. 133 each of the epoxy and the plastic. At least, so we're gonna need to make like 200 of each of them because I don't have much. I do have a decent amount of epoxy, but not plastic. So let's go make 200 plastic, at least to get this kicked off. And then we'll talk about the next project while the plastic's getting made. So we may or may not do this specific part, the wall that is, this time, but we can also look at what we're going to put down for the floor of that spot and also dig those blocks out for the floor. Just to kind of save a little bit of time and effort. Let's do this 100 crafts. Uh-oh, I forgot to get food though. Okay, well I have some things getting made then. I can run back here and get some. It's going to take 20 minutes to craft that. And then however long to craft the actual blocks. Food. Oh, I put the lights out by the church, too. Okay, back we go to oil. We can get that started for reals. Next time I make anything oil related, I'm going to have to make some more barrels first. It might be wise to have the barrels made ahead of time. That way I have them ready when I need to make oil stuff next. Think I will do that? Maybe. Maybe. But I need to step away for just a minute once we get all these going, and then I will be right back. Alrighty, be right back. Also, I just noticed that I never, in a year, changed that be right back screen to not be the Harry Potter one anymore. I'll put myself back up there in just a minute. There we go. Okay, here I am. You can tell how often I use that screen. Alright, so back to town. We can talk about the other project while that stuff's getting made. So, this side is a bit rough. There's random holes here. The trees actually came back and looked decent after the pollution nearly killed them. But like this here looks like a disaster area. And then it gets this kind of a hill here, which I'd like to bring down. I'm going to have to get rid of more trees and all the things. So what I'd like to do here, though, is I'd like to also do either dirt or some sort of a stone kind of patio-ish thing, depending on maybe where and what's going to be there. And the reason, or the things that I'd like to put here, right here, I want to put a waste filter, because we're going to plug it into that output right there, and feed the wastewater into the filter. which means probably putting some more of these blocks in here so I can actually drive the scooper in here and scoop all this out. Although, actually, I probably could just scoop it from here. And then, and level it off, that is. And then, over here someplace, I want to try to put the elevator in. And what I'd like to do with that is, I would like to move this guy, which we talked about last time, and put up a steel rolling door there, and be able to drive the truck or the skid steer or the whatever through here to get to the elevator that's back here someplace. This guy needs to come out of here. Did I leave fuel in there? I did. All right, let's put that someplace. On Brazers. Daniel Watkinson, welcome in over there on YouTube. You started watching yesterday, so halfway through episode 2. Next thing to be live tonight. Yeah, so I'm live with this every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, almost without fail. So, but yeah, there's a lot that goes into this game and more generally this playthrough. So I'm glad you joined in, and I hope you enjoy watching it. And yeah, we've got a lot out there, so hopefully you'll enjoy it as you go. But the town has changed quite a bit since where you're at. It actually is a full-fledged town now. Kind of just a quick preview for you here. All these are shops for different professions, different groups of tables. And then down here at the end, I have some extraneous buildings, a city hall, a library, and a church. And there's more extraneous stuff to come. That's not there just for the functionality, but just for the look of the town kind of thing. Okay, so what am I out of here? Pump jack's disabled. Did I break? I broke power. I broke power to the oil field. The combustion generator that I just picked up was the linchpin between whatever the heck over there is conducting power and this pole right here. So let's move these poles and reconnect them to the poles. I should be getting power from this. Is that too far? Oh, zero supply. Did I break? Oh, you know what? I did. That means that the lighthouse doesn't have power either. I never put a pole down here. Oh, okay. Oopsie. Oopsie. Let's see. You can go somewhere in this neighborhood. At least temporarily. Yep. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Not there, though. Not there. I could count the blocks, but it's a diagonal, so I don't want to count them. That goes there. Oh, we're on. I think we're on again. No, we're not on again. This then is going to be too far. Yeah, this is too far too. Okay, that's fine. Let's go like here or so. I should connect you up, and there I'll just kick back on again. Okay, good. Fixed it. Fixed it. Oh, and overall world map. I have roads going east-west all the way around the map. Roads going north-south all the way around the map, although this is a massive tunnel. And then I have a few auxiliary side roads in a few places here. Just to access farm fields and things along that line. So I'm going to go grab that, and I need to move this stuff yet too. I would go and grab that industrial elevator. You're doing something similar. You've been playing Eco since release, but you tend to put it down for months and go back to it. Same. We try to do our community tries to do a community server every so often. It ends up being a little variable, but once a year at least. But we so we did one. Oh, that's too heavy. Of course it is. We did one back around Christmas time and played through, and then I wasn't happy being done, kind of. So I started looking into how I wanted to handle this, and came up with this sort of run through, and started playing it a few months ago now. It still won't let me pick this up. Okay, good, it will. So this table, this building, this thing is 12 by 8 by 6 tall. And it's just a giant elevator. So I want to go out here and see where we might be able to put this thing. Will it fit reasonably, like, in this area? I think it will. It won't let me put it down because of the way the ground isn't right for it. But I think we could put it just in this area. And then dig down underneath it, of course. And dig ourselves an elevator shaft all the way to the bottom. Just kind of thinking about, though, where that is. That'll go through over there someplace. So it's out of the way of this. All of this, it's out of the way of all of this. Although I will want to dig some sort of a passageway from this level over there. And then the next thing this way is stretching out here into the desert. So there's no problem with conflicting with that. The next thing we dug out was coal, which we dug out. Actually, wait a minute, where did we dig the coal out? Was it down further? I thought it was right here. Oh, it was up here we dug the coal out. That goes in that direction, but we didn't go that far. So we're okay with the coal there. The next part we dug out wasn't until all the way down here at the bottom, almost. Level 12, I think? Block 12? Yeah. Where we have tailings, and those go also in this direction. So there's nothing in the way that we're going to try to drill through in this direction, which I think will work out super nice. So let's start with modifying the building to have the steel doors so that we can put in the pass through. So we need to take this guy out. Not enough room in inventory, yeah. In that case, put this in here temporarily. Gotta go get those doors. They'll be in the where the ingots are. We had one from a while ago, and I made another one. My builds are clean. You're going back to episode 2 and you'll catch up. Alrighty, cool. Yeah, so these are second builds. You'll see as you go through it, in this area especially, I had some kind of preliminary builds, and I did some serious work to get those cleaned up and rebuilt. Recently, actually. You won't see any rebuilds until, like, the last 10 streams or so. But we operated... I guess we had the initial, like, the starter builds, and then we had an intermediary set. Oh, yeah, that's got water coming out of it now. Will that stop it? I think that'll stop it. And then you'll see kind of an intermediary set that we used for a long time, and then this final set as you go through it. All right. Copper pipes go in there, and we're going to reroute water anyways, so it'll be fine. And then I want to take out, let's see. Oh, the other advantage here is this building happens to be an odd number of tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we had doors here, 2 doors set unevenly. So now I'll be able to take some of these blocks out and set the doors evenly, which would be kind of nice. The problem, though, is going to be the parking spaces here are kind of in the way, but I might just take them out and make them not parking spaces anymore. Let's do this and this and that. Is that high enough? I can't remember how high this is supposed to be. Yes, that is it there. So I think what I'll do is put replace that row of is there a difference on the inside versus the outside of that? I don't think so. I think I'll replace this row of windows here with these blocks just to make it look smarter. And then back here, we gotta put a block in that floor. And then that is this block here. The white zone is for loading and unloading only. Yes, yes. I like that. Also, welcome in, Ricky. English is hard today, I guess. 3 on one side, 3 on the other? Yes. Put a window in there. A wall in there. And then we'll grab the other 3 out. Aren't you the airplane movie? Yeah. English is hard today. So I'm going to actually use those blocks here to build a little bit more of this area. We'll probably fence it in, have just a little bit of floor sticking out over the water there. And I think that'll be fine. And then the machine we just took down, well, I don't know where we're going to put it yet. But somewhere over there, somewhere. I might even just put it like here, but kind of on the other side of the driveway. But we'll see kind of how this works out. All right, so I want to do, I want to take out a few of these blocks so I can drive this skid steer down here. And use the skid steer to take this all out. That should be enough. Yeah, we'll put some other blocks in there and straighten that out or clean that up or whatever that area right there. Be careful here so I don't fall into the river. Don't fall into the river. Okay, good. And that pole there probably needs to go. Oh no, I'm gonna fall into the river. Remember when I said don't? I did it anyway. Sometimes this machine is a little bit derpy. No, I think I'm going to pick these brazers up because they're not doing us any good. They're not working because I don't have any fuel in them. And we'll put them back down again once we have the fuel and we have the plan. We have the time. And all that. There's more around, but these are the ones in the way, so those are the ones getting moved. And those statues got to get moved too, but... I hear fireworks. I almost think it was the 4th of July or something. That's full already. Doesn't take long. Oh, can I see someplace good to put this? Yeah, there's a good place to put it. In the truck. Over there on the street. But I didn't finish filling in this hole right here. Because that was where the old smelting building was. Did I drive out of range of the truck now? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna stuff this stuff in this random stockpile here then. Drive the truck into the building though, that would be the smart thing to do. And I think I'm going to take a few of these blocks out for now. And then we'll clean that up when we decide how we're going to rebuild this area. And how do I want to deal with this little hill here? Do I want to adjust it? Maybe. Maybe I should do like another kind of stepped hill. Let's say I do from here, which is 418 at 73, and I want to end up at 66, so that's a drop of 7 blocks. That means I only need to go out as far as like 411, which means I could clear a good chunk of this. And windmills, what are they powering? Mechanics. Mechanics is in that building right there. I'm probably going to end up moving them back here, kind of where these trees are. So yeah, they're powering mechanics. One thing that I wish this game had that it doesn't have is the ability to turn electric power into mechanical power. So you don't need to keep the windmills and water wheels going for the entire game. That would be an awesome mod. They are on... in my save, yes. I have... modified... no, did I modify the power distance? I don't know that I actually modified the power distance. It might still be 15... 15 blocks. But it's 15 plus 15 because they're, and there's probably something else mechanical in between. I don't know, actually. Might be something else mechanical in between. Or they might just be there. Like, I'm surprised it's where it works, honestly. But it does. But I think I'll probably end up moving them. If we look at the claims here, these claims have to stay, but over here, I probably will put them like maybe back here, because this is the only claim that I'm going to put stuff on decoration-wise. So these things, which are all industrial, so they can't be on my living space claims, I'll just put them like maybe in this area here before this mountain comes in, and I think that'll be fine. We'll just move them over eventually. Okay, now that's full, so let me go get that truck and drive it in there. Although, I am pretty close to being happy with what I have. What I have done, that is. Truck's floating again, a little bit. I move that fountain out of the way, too. But I think this will be kind of where I stop the slope of that hill, come out to this point, so I'll have to clear some of this manually, but come out to about this point. So let's put in a bunch of these mortared stone blocks. See them from here, or am I going to have to pick them up another way? I have this wagon, so let's just use this wagon for them. And switch back into first person again, so that I can manipulate things better. And I'm just going to use the blue mortared stone, the regular default stuff, and we'll get kind of started. I'm probably going to have to make some more of it. But that's okay. Now, let's see it. Definitely I'm going to want it there. You line for now. And this far. That ended up being 9 blocks wide, that first swath. And I think after a few here, I can probably start kind of angling it inward. curve, basically. Diagonal. Maybe even sharper than that. Although I'm not sure yet on that part. Yeah, I'm going to need lots more of these. But we've got lots and lots of stone to destroy, so that's fine. We won't be destroying it. Using it. Did I? Yeah, I didn't pick that up yet. Go in here, drop this and that in there. This up. Think about this again. Oh, that plastic finished. It was this way. Where's my claim end? That's going to be my line. Okay. That was risky, but I did it anyway. Somewhere in that vicinity, I think. Right about there. So I need to go out as far as that, about as far as this is, and then leave a hole. So yeah, I'm going to need a few more blocks. Let's make like 200 more of those, maybe. Let's see what stone's listed first here, though. Basalt, good. Yeah, 200 would be a good start. In the meantime, try to get rid of some of this stuff. And go pick up that plastic. Crush can go in there. Clay can go in there. Sulfur can go in crush as well. Put this in there and that in there. Gotta be careful here. Let's do that. That's fine. It's close enough. I'm going to use some of that dirt because I'm going to stop. Oh, backed into a sign. Gizmo, get out of the way. We'll go grab this plastic, we'll go get the epoxy, and we'll start our cedar composite lumber build from earlier. Or craft from earlier. Let's see, plastic. And yeah, I had 10 barrels left. Well, I have a bunch of barrels of petroleum too, but definitely gonna need more barrels before we do any more oil or plastic, oil crafting of any kind. Make a couple of hundred of these. Grab these lamps out of here, because they're going to be in the way if I had room for them. Weight-wise, let's see, let's just dump them in here. I think I'm going to need those spots, because what I didn't think about is I didn't think about needing boards for this process, and I should have had those being made already. Cedar, we wanted 280 to start with, I think. Yeah. So I need another 150 boards at least. Let's see who's on first here. Some birch? No, let's swap the birch for some oak. Turn the oak into boards. Now we have the cedar there available for the composite. Okay, and boards. I think I turned all the particle boards in. Yep, and then this. Let's just do like 100 crafts. I have way too much oak sorted in, but that's okay. We'll get those going, and then we'll do a build of this, or craft of this. And for that, we're going to need, what did I say again? 280? Yeah. Start that up, please. See how long that lasts. Or how long that takes, I mean. 22 minutes. Those doors can go into storage. Not going to need them anymore. Gonna make some more corn fritters again. I think we did those again also last stream. What am I missing? Oh, the bacon didn't copy. It didn't move.
Heretic.
Calidorn, shouldn't it be asleep? Inventory too heavy. Alright, well, I'll just have to eat some simmered meat at some point. And then I think one more here as the, oh, there goes my hammer. As the edge of the elevator. Oh, I need to show your suite? Oh, you haven't been here since then. You gotcha, boss. So I think, Calidorn, after I finally win, we should record a little video. There's the church. This is what will become the town hall. We haven't done any sort of decorations yet, but down in the basement of the town hall, there's a nice little room here for Calidorn. In you go. Now, if only I could take the some of the decorations from Blacksmith Master and put them in that basement. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. Let's see. I think that as far as that is, yes, that's exactly where that should go. So I need to have one more row here also. And then I need to drive this out of the way. Over here. That dirt's gonna stay, I think. Really, that tree needs to go.
Timber!
Yep. Inventory too heavy again. Doggone. Alright, can I eat something? Reduce my inventory load here? Oh, I need an extra bacon still, too. Alright, well. Is what it is. This elevator's heavy as crap, so we need to get rid of it as soon as possible. I forgot to drive the truck back in here. Oh. Okay. Gonna put the elevator in there so I can clean up this mess and then get it back out again later. This area here is going to be paved with some sort of blocks. I want to go ahead and clear. Ooh, that's dangerous. Go ahead and clear the dirt here even. That'll obviously have to do something different with. I can park there for now. And this elevator, once again, it's going to go... Yeah, I need to fill this all the way in. Okay. Let's see. That'll come over here somewhere. This is going to curve over a bit more. And then go somewhere. I believe I need a row of 2 here. That. And then only I could tell where that went. Okay, I think I need to take out that row there. I think. Do that by hand. I could count the blocks too, I suppose. Nope, I'm off by... Oh. Off by that. Think. Yes. Alright, there we are. Elevator. Goes nowhere, but it's there. Banana. Snowball, welcome in. Banana hat. Well, do this part first this time. How you doing, Snowball? Alright, let's go ahead and square that off. And then maybe look at how we want that other corner to go. The one over here, that is. You're good? Good. I'm good too. It's a holiday weekend. That. Something like this. Got a day off tomorrow. Do maybe something like this. Yeah, so like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Like that kind of a curve. I think that makes sense, at least. And then the rest of these blocks can be used maybe a little bit more over here. Haven't really decided yet. Try it with this. Yeah, that's exactly where I want it to be. I want to have enough passage here both to walk through, possibly to drive through. It's 3 wide, so I can technically drive through it. But then also more specifically to clear the claim flags. You take these, put them here. But I can clear the last bit of that. Now that was full, so it didn't help me much. Can I see the truck from here, or do I need to move around a bit? I could do this and that. Apparently can't see it from here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Just missed it the first time through. One more needed right there. And that'll serve. That tree's gonna have to go. Full again. And actually, there's one more thing that I want to make and plan for back here before I figure out exactly how I want to fill this in. Let's do that also real quick. Did I move too far away from the truck this time? I did. I did move. Okay. You can go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. I'll keep the dirt. Yes. So let's go make that other thing. Sneak through here. And that other thing is the industrial generator. Now I need to go get that industrial module back that we stole from before. Put it back in here. Shouldn't have even taken it out. Thought about it. And so I need a bunch of steel plates. We can make some more of those. Advanced circuits, I need to make 4 more of those. I probably have the rivets. I need to have 16 more radiators, though. But to make those... so 16 radiators, 4 advanced circuits, and a whole bunch of steel, like 20-something steel plates. Advanced circuits. These are made in batches of 10, 10, 4, and 20. Should I make all 20? Sure. 20 more copper wiring, some gold wiring, and some gold flakes that I've got somewhere. I don't have the gold here, but that's fine. Go with a bunch of gold flakes there. I think you're the one that makes the radiators, aren't? No, you're gears. Okay. Are you the radiator one? You are. Okay. Let's do 40 more of these. We'll get the rest of that food that I needed for this batch to keep it even. 1 bacon and 4 of these. I can keep my food in balance, and I can also drop off these acorns. Put them on my bag. And those. So gold wiring isn't made here, but copper wiring is. Means I need to smelt some more copper. Make a bunch of copper wiring, smelt some more copper bars. Not in there. In here. And then gold wiring, I think it's made here. Yes. And I need the mechanics module for it. And how much did I need? 33, maybe 35 total. Just do 40 wiring. You probably need links. Yeah, you do. Okay, let's do this link here, take from. And this link here, take from. And craft that. That's going to go into industry, which is a good place for it. And then we need to set up the radiators. How many radiators did I need? It also needs copper, so it's good that we smelted some, or we are smelting some. I didn't start it yet. That's why. 16 more radiators. Also need to grab 31 rivets. I'm guessing this is a 20 then. Yeah, do them in packs of 10, so we'll do 20. And the copper's good, the copper wiring is good, but I need to have 35 more heat sinks. Here. And so I think that's 40. Means I need more copper wiring and copper plates. I need almost 150 copper plates. Yikes. And those are made right here. In batches of 40, so 160 copper plates it is. And I need to smelt more copper. And make more copper wiring. Oops. Fortunately, I have plenty of copper concentrate ready to go. Gonna need some more clay molds. I might have some made. Those were made by pottery table in the gathering space. But I'll check here just to make sure I don't have them down here first. Oh, these are the wooden molds. These are the ones for making bricks. Take that stupid hat off. Thank you, Kelsmar. Down here. No. I do not have any made. Okay. Well, let's make some clay molds. Got plenty of clay, so making clay molds is easy. Let's do a batch of 40. We'll take those down there. In 2 minutes. That'll be fine. Okay, so after all that shenanigans, we've got about 40 minutes to wait before we have everything we need to get that thing done. I'm going to take a bunch of this wire down here. Drop it off. Oh, and 31 rivets. Those I think I'll have to transfer storage to storage. Okay, there we go. Alright, yeah, let that stuff keep going. So since we have to wait on that, but we have the other stuff done, let me go grab my cart back here. We'll work on the retaining wall. Is your dungeon ready yet? Peps, welcome in. So I kind of didn't build it. It could still, but I didn't. However, we could put you in next to Caledorn. Caledorn's is ready. What do you think about Caledorn's suite? Okay, we need to turn all this down. I'll put you in a cell next to him. Oh. Not enough chains. Yeah, missing some appliances and things. Oh, we should put 4 lights in there and tell them there are 5. That would be perfect. I like your ideas, Yeah, we're definitely putting 4 lights down there. Okay, so for this initial part here, pillar there. You've not yet had your coffee? Oof. Let's go up. There. I think I want like... I want this part to be 5 tall. Or is that 6? 5. That's good. Yeah. Oh, wait. I don't want them here, though. So maybe only 4 tall. This will be... Nope, never mind. Never mind, never mind. We haven't dug the bottom out yet. Oh, maybe I should do that first, then. Oof. Alright. Let's go get the, skid steer. Oh, Derpuma told me this, that this thing is derpy as crap. There it goes. Okay. Maybe I won't use it, we'll just put it there for decoration. Doesn't mean I still can't take the mine shaft, though. Gotta put the railing yet too there. Move this wagon out of the way. Your project halted. Generator project halted. Needs radiators. Yeah, we're working on them. Relax. Let's go with that. Be far enough that I can get the skid steer in that hole. That up. Alright, let's cut all this out. Look at my truck. Oh, that's a lot of sandstone at least. I think I'm going to fill all this in with dirt. I think that'll look the nicest back here. It could be like, this can be like the recreational area. And then the other can be more industrial area. Technically, this dirt that I'm scooping out right here doesn't need to come out, but also easier just to scoop it out and deal with it later. Yeah, I'm going to need more of those blocks than what I made. Because if I'm doing this first part as 5 or 6 high and that's going to go higher, I'll need more. That's okay. In that case, I won't bother scooping that part out right there. Really? I don't mind. Although maybe I don't want the grass growing there, so maybe I should scoop it out. Yeah, let's scoop it out. Put it back in. What are you ha-ing about? Block the wind come out? Oh, yeah. I made it come out.
Nah, that's what she said.
Alright, there we go. Now I'll just dump a crap ton of dirt in here and we'll be good to go. So we can start with that, or part of that. Well, I didn't want to do that one just like that yet. Oh, we're falling over. Falling over. And overboard. There you go. Oopsie. Somebody parked their wagon there again. Blame Calidorn. Let's see, you go there, you go there. You can go in there. Or in there. I haven't totally sorted this place out yet, but much, much further along than the last time Calidorn was here harassing me about it. Like how you can spread dirt with an axe. completely sane, completely logical. Just like in real life, yeah. Why are the radiators stuck? Waiting on heat sinks. Why are the heat sinks stuck? Waiting on copper plates. Why are the copper plates stuck? They're not. They're just taking forever. No. Anything but the shovel, actually. Including no 2 at all. Like, if I pick number 7 here, it'll do the same thing. Actually, number 7 might actually work better. Or 8 for that matter. Because it actually gives me the ghost of the dirt. I just think it's funnier to put down the, I might have accidentally dumped some dirt down in the basement, so remember to go down there and check. It's actually maybe better, but I think it's funnier with the axe, just because it's the axe. But you can't pull from the truck unless you have a tool selected. So that's why I select the axe too. Well, the shovel works. The shovel's just animated, so it puts them down one at a time like that, and it's annoying as crap. So I never use the shovel. Iron ducts. What's quacking in? Let's do this. We can back the truck down there, maybe? Be logical. Sane thing to do. Having to walk all that way. You never knew about that with a shovel? So, it didn't always used to be that way. And perhaps the last time you played, based on what you were talking about the last time you played, it may not have been that way. And also, if you ever played, well, you haven't played with us before, but if you ever played with us, we used this mod called Big Shovel for a long time, and it didn't have an animation. So, ours didn't have an animation on purpose, because it would, it takes forever to dig and to place. So we turned the animation off, basically, or made our own that didn't have a animation associated with it. So, but the problem is it didn't even have a tool associated with it. So it looked like this, but it was the shovel. And you could target like the shovel can target, but there was no shovel there on the screen. So, yeah. I will probably still get crap about that because I don't use it anymore when we do our servers. I'll probably get crap about it for not using it anymore. But now that we can modify the take to be able to take more with the default tools, the big shovel is a little bit excessive, I think. I mean, it was excessive then, but it was the only way to adjust the number of items you can dig without having to empty your shovel. So, yeah. Everybody wants to be on the take, yes. Also, everybody wants to be a duck. Is Imperial decree about having the big shovel? Then we're definitely not going to have it. You use the smite tool anyway. Quit your complaining. But yeah, but cats say everybody wants to be a cat, and that's clearly not true either. So, because if I were a cat, I would be allergic to myself. So. Oh yeah, able to. Yes, able to. Operative word there being able. Doesn't mean you will. It means you're able. Only if you have the password. And it might actually have the password. Since the server's hosted on a server in his apartment, you probably can get access to that information. Probably. Well, that too. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Silly game. I find your lack of nerd skills disappointing. Finally, that I think it was a 4-hour peat charcoal project that I started, well, 4 hours ago. Just finished. Good job, Pete. Too hungry. Nope, nope, nope. Don't press the wrong buttons, Wally. Smart. Iron ducks. Very smart. Smarter than the rest of us, I think. Alright, we'll have to tweak the top of that a bit. But from here, we'll go up higher. Or I have to tweak the way that we ramp that up, I guess. From here, we need to go up higher. I might have to do the top of these, though, from the backside. Because it'll be a little bit of a pain to get from way down here. One bright moon? Yeah, it's a little bright. Oh dear, Calorn. Now what? About that long. It's 20 minutes for the take that stupid hat off, and 30 minutes for the new hat. Unless Calorn's been in there monkeying with him. You can't monkey with the timings? EIL. It's not gonna work. Okay, that's all I got. So I need a few more to make. I don't know, any idea how many that might be? 80, maybe more. And I happen to have enough boards too. Nice. But I should still cut some more for later. Future Wally purposes. Oh, that's true. I mean, anytime you can be nefarious, you will be, so. It's off by 1, but that's good enough for me. So yeah, we'll need to just do some. I may take this one up a bit. We'll see. We'll see how I end up doing that. Attempt to be nefarious. Yes. Attempt. We attempt to breathe. Why, is Caledon suffocating you again? Another frenemy, Caledon. Maybe you should just give up the ghost. Alright, so we will finish the rest of that up there when all this stuff is crafted and see if we have enough even. Let's go back and look at this generator. It finished getting crafted. Let's take a look at how big and ridiculous this thing is. Somewhere. Wait, did it not craft? Oh, still waiting on 4 radiators. Oh dear. Okay. Heat sinks. Oh, we're out of copper wire. Alright, we're out of copper wire. But we're also waiting on copper plates, so it works out fine. Let's go with more copper wire then. See, I need to eat Bear Supreme. Means I have to make some. Actually, the plates were ahead. Don't have enough for the rest of the heat sinks we were making, but... Are you able to reach that storage and pulling from there? You are. Okay, good. Excellent. Excellent. And down to the last one. Good. And on that last radiator. But we could take a look at the size of this thing. 9 by 5.
Nah, that's what she said.
All right, Iron Ducks, thanks for popping in. Have a good evening yourself. And we'll see you next time. This way. Do. It requires water input. Here. Worry about me being in the sun? You don't have to worry about that. All right, let's take out a couple of these trees here. Get the chainsaw, but for 2 trees, not really worth it. In the sun in Dune, it's like 100 C. Yeah. But I don't go out in the sun. And like at all. Like I just don't. Just say no to sun, kids. Say no to sun. Oh, I was standing in the sun in Eco? Yeah, well... I mean, that sun's not real. No, I think it's fine. What a wonderful world it would be. Alright, those logs finished, or those boards finished. Let's go take care of that. But I need my cart. So, I'll have to deal with that in some manner. Then get back over here and finish putting things in. Yeah, that looks really good. I think what I'll do is I'll go up to 6 here, and then we'll go up to whatever we need to go there. I may fill in some of this open space here with dirt also. Let's go all the way up to the top. So here. And then... right there, Wally. These guys still might not be enough. Oh, that's... yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make more still. Oops, not there. And I'm gonna have to come over this way too. So we'll go... that high? Yeah, that high. There. That was the wrong kind of wall, though. This one? Random spoing and clang twang noise in the game? Yeah, that's a bug. Every time I open a table and look at the linked storages, it goes... yeah. That's a bug. It's annoying. AF. And I think we need to go... Actually, I think we need to go all the way up still here. Then I think this one just needs an extra couple of blocks. Let's go that high, maybe? Be 3 blocks. Think so. The chiming noise? Yeah, I'll show you the noise you hear. I'll go and play it again. Yeah, I think that'll be fine for the retaining wall, and we'll just fill this in with dirt. Just for reasons. Okay, so let's do this. And that. I need another 40, at least. And that's assuming I don't go all the way around there, which I probably should. Actually, but that's good. Yeah, I think I should. Go through this way. What the noise you hear is this one right here. I'm guessing. Right here. That's the noise you're hearing. You are not hearing things. That is a noise in the game. I need more cedar. Let's cut some cedar trees down. Let's go with another 120. But I don't have enough plastic and epoxy for that, so I'm just going to make 40 for now. I'll have to make some more plastic and epoxy, which I think I will do and finish off camera. And then we can finish that wall. Another time, just for reasons. Oh, I didn't make the freaking corn things. Dang it. Now I'm going to make those 2 and those 3. Start the corn thingies. And I'm going to need 60 cornmeal for that. And I think that means 30 of these. Make 20 of these. And then I need a bunch of these. Use most of my flour. Somehow I managed to not... Oh, I'm full. Inventory's full. Right. And then baked roast, I need 40 of those. And I need to have 20 roasts for that. I'm gonna go put this generator back away so I can actually carry stuff with me. Would be nice. And pick up the rest of this food that I need. 3 more of these. And as soon as those corn thingies get made, they are times 4. I can grab 4 of those. Yep. There. Okay. But I think that'll look... I think that'll be the best we can pull off for this area here. And then in this area, this should all be claimed, and it is. I might have too much claim going on over there, though. Let's see. Yes. I need to take out claims along this line here, which I could do. I don't need them anyway. I could keep them, but I don't need them. Although that does include the retaining wall, but not like anybody's going to do any damage to this, so that's fine. But in here, we can put in our decorations for the outdoors stuff. So things like the fountains and the braziers can all go in this area. Let's get those picked up and ready to go. Although I am going to overweight again. Still, but you know what I mean. Unless you ask Calderon, then these are called braziers. That was 8 of those. Guess I only had 4 metal ones? I might have only had 4 metal ones. Yeah, about that. Giggity. Alright, so if I put these out every so often. How many tiles do we have again here? 254. And I could even go all the way down into here somewhere. To about there would be 54, 55 tiles. I have 12 of them. So 52 would make an even division of 13. Oh, we have 12. I want 13. So like a couple spaces from the end. A nice lucky number, yes. Like one there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 there. This is gonna probably get screwed up by a doorway, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 there. 2, 3, 4, 1 there. Not so far. Wait, I have 2. I don't want to do that many. That one should be stone. That one should be metal. Stone again. Stone again. Metal. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Still good. Wait, another stone one. 3, 4 there. 2, 3 there. Oof by 1. And then one over here on this side, which actually I will put in. I'm going to do this. Shove you over that way somewhere. And put this one in. There. Right in the corner. Just like that. Nice and even. Nice and pretty. Alright. So, and then we'll get some lawn furniture and stuff out here, I think, is what we'll end up doing. Oh, the the fountains as well. These fountains, these granite fountains, as well as some of the ashlar fountains, would be real nice in this area. We can start with the granite ones since we have them, and we'll make some of the ashlar ones a little later. Let's see, you can go maybe just right in this area. And put this other granite one down here toward the other end. Then we'll put some ashlar ones kind of around in between and whatnot. Okay. We get rid of these acorns, because that's nuts to carry those around. Put the electronics module back in there, because we'll need that for, we need to make any more lights. And then this can go in here. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. We should be, well, we're not good on dirt, because we need to put a bunch of dirt up on the mountain. Yeah, but I'm going to put it away for now. We're going to go back to the other side and work over there for a while. Yeah, I thought this was a good idea, putting this this in here. I think what we'll do is take out this area and fill it in with something different. Have this area be the open driveway, and then fill this area in here. I may push a parking space out this way, kind of, you know, out a few more blocks here. It'd only go out. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then maybe some concrete. So I could put a parking space there still. But this one would be gone. It should be fine. That's been here since, like, the beginning, Caladorn. Way to pay attention. Actually, way to remember what you've commented on in the past. Because you've commented on that in the past. In fact, you were confused by who might have left or requested that sign. I think it was during your higher stressed weeks. Okay, so I definitely need to keep pushing that way with this. I am going to want to put that generator in here somewhere. How/where to put it in here? I'm not entirely sure. But either way, this stuff all needs to come out because reasons. We'll just keep scooping. Truck's not close enough. Dang it. Really? All right. Except for this part. This part I might stop a couple blocks from the end. I decide how I want to handle putting in the gas station. Building. Because I might build it into the mountain. just for fun. All right, I gotta get rid of this dirt, so I'm just gonna dump this dirt in here too. That though. Also have way too much limestone. Remind me when I'm playing again and I'm saving my limestone for anything at the beginning of the game to just use it. Because it's very much not worth saving. Sort of like Caledon. I think before I started destroying it, I had something close to 3 large lumber stockpiles full of limestone. So, yeah, that's a lot. And I'm going to clear that part up there manually because it's too high. And I'm probably going to put a retaining wall in here too. You could do another type of block maybe, or another type of wood for retaining wall there. This I think I will slope up because it's pretty low, like up to this point here. I think I'll slope it up and then we'll do a retaining wall from there on to wherever the garage, or the the garage for the whatever the heck that place is called comes in. Gas station. That's the word. Good job. I think I have too much stone. Again. I have to destroy some again. We're going to destroy some anyway, because we're going to make some mortared stone for the floors here. Anyways. What a stoner. Alright, I'm going to stop there with that direction for now, until I figure out what I'm going to do about that building. I haven't decided yet, so... Any good spot for clay? There we go. Okay. I have a lot of clay too. Let's see. Be dirt. That would be dirt. Will do. Here. Up to that point. that limestone in there then. I didn't know I could back that far up to see that one. Go. Okay, so I'm just going to put different kinds of stone in, different kinds of mortared stone in here, starting... Move these out of the way for a moment. Actually, these should go over to the other side. Yes, these should go over to the other side too. We'll take them with us. Oh, we can also move the buffalo finally. Move Calodorn's buffalo out of the way. Back in here someplace. Maybe. That sucker's big though, so I don't know if I want to stick it back here or not. Ah. Trees. Put it back here though. Yeah, let's put it back there. No, because there's gonna be a retaining wall there. That doesn't fit there. Oh, I'll put it over here. On this side, behind the lab. Right, like in here someplace. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, these littler guys, though, less of a deal. You can go there. Lame Calodorn. Indeed. The wolf can go, like, here-ish. And the little otter can go, like, maybe there-ish. That'll do. We'll make more of those if we feel like it. If. And this is a little too treacherous to try to use the skid steer for, so I'm just going to do this by hand. So how many limestone ashlar blocks do I have? Some. It's good. Or limestone, not ashlar, whatever this is called. Ordered limestone. That's the words. Like to do that many, I think. But I don't think I have a waste filter made yet, so we should probably make one of those. Nope, I don't. Okay, and I believe that's made right here. That's why I came in here. Yep. You're gonna need cement and steel. I have those. There's cement. Take from. Should be steel in here. Let's steal some of that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm only going to make one of these, so... I could make more than one, but I'm definitely not going to make 20, or even 10, or even 5, so... Practically, I think I have space for... maybe about 3 of them. Grand total. At most. The other thing that I keep forgetting about, though, is I also want to put that other thing in here. I might be able to do also on this slab or on the very next slab. The thing here, the rough flotation cell. I know I can remember the name of it. Also, I forgot that I need to add one more mortar stone block over here in the form of a wall. Back into this. Should I do this railing out of steel? Or should I do it out of mortar quartered stone. How big is this again? Too effing big. How big it is. You stuck, really? Because I put those blocks up here, Enos? Yeah. Mark! Welcome in. I thought you were out tonight. Get back early? Early? Oh, that was foolish. Maybe. Not entirely, because I can come over here and make sure that I didn't dump any dirt down this area where I was worried about having done so. Nope, I didn't. Okay, good. Oh, I could have showed you guys this when we were down there earlier. The whole mine shaft is filled with sandstone and some iron right now because I dug this out a little bit deeper. Me and the skid steer did. To store more, not only tailings. Oh, I forgot I needed a handful of blocks over here. You're watching fireworks. Guess I'm able to catch you into the stream. Nice, yeah. I'm also putting some of the some of the crushed sulfur we don't need down here, and some of the dirt ramps we don't need down here. I think I have 5 stockpiles of dirt ramps and 3 stockpiles of crushed sulfur down here at the moment. I don't know what I'm going to do beyond that. If I'm going to keep going that way with it and just keep adding more in or whatnot, but all this sandstone and iron needs to get processed. Otherwise, it's going to just be in the way. So, yeah, that was fun. Thingy is done. Waste filter. Mix saltpeter with the sulfur and light it up. I think I'm going to do something like... I don't want it there because I don't want it right next to the door. I could do something like this. A couple spaces away. That means that I won't be able to put the mining thing in right here. The alternative would be to put this even further away and maybe put the mining thingy in here first and then put that in afterward. And I could hook it up to the waste output as well then. Like this. Let's pull this back by 1 more block, though, I think. Also, it's rotated wrong. Oh, that's right. It lies about what the rotation is. Let's go... there. Yeah. And let's put some more of these down, then. Pull this out. It's the mining thingy. It's the froth flotation cell that allows us to concentrate copper and gold and iron too into concentrate from crushed. It is really freaking big, as you can see. That's all that I have. It's really freaking big, as you can see. And I took it out of this building here. Yes. I took it out of this building here so that we could have this drive-through passageway for the trucks and the skid steer and stuff. To get to this, what do we need to dig the mine shaft out for? So that's kind of also on the plan. So this, I will poke a hole here, and we'll bring the pipe up through that way. For the input water for that. And then these, I might have to make some more, which that'll be a sad, sad thing to do. because I really don't need to get rid of any more limestone or anything. And then we'll put this waste filter in. I think right there. Right there? Yeah, right there. Yep. Alright, so I need a few more iron pipe. Access to the back. That's what she said. Let's see, these ones work better this way. So let's do this, that, this. Sewage input pipe is not disconnected. I literally just connected it. You're high. Maybe you need some sewage first. That could be. We'll test that out at some point. And then this is just going to spit out clean water. Giggity. So, yeah, probably another few more limestone. We could even go more with the limestone. That would be fine, too. And then we need to figure out where we're going to put the generator at, which is going to be somewhere in this vicinity. But given its size, I think I might end up taking this back a little bit more and putting it in here. We'll have to see, because I want to leave access open for the doors. But we'll have to see how that's going to work. But we're going to fiddle with that next time, because I am losing capacity right now. I'll finish this pipe, though, because it's literally just bringing the cold water pipe, freshwater copper pipe from here to there. So it's not much more digging to go. So I'll do that myself off camera. And then when you guys are back next time, which is Saturday, we can work on some more of this terraformation stuff. We need to redo that at some point, which we were talking about. I'm going to need to clear some more of these trees, probably, because I need to put the wind power in this area, although we could potentially put it up there on top of that mountain, too. So, not sure how we want to handle that yet. We can play with that, or I can think about that until next time. We have a little bit more of the retaining wall to work on, so we'll do that also on the other side, and we have one to build on this side. If you have other ideas for which material you'd like for the retaining wall, in terms of the color scheme of it or whatever, for the wood, we can definitely choose that. The cedar looks really nice. We could always just use cedar again, but either way. And then we'll see kind of what happens next as we kind of go through all of this. But for now, as I said, that is a freight elevator, yes. So once I dig the shaft out for it, we'll be able to take our vehicles down into the mines, which is in the plans. So I will keep working on some of the terraformation type stuff off camera, I think, and we'll keep working on the building stuff on camera. I do have the lumber made for the farmhouse, which is going here-ish, and the barn, which is going here-ish. However, these two stockpiles need to be gone before we can put the barn in. So you need to clear some more stuff in order to get that in. And we'll see kind of what else we have going on after we get that far. So for now, we'll leave this here. Find ourselves a raid target and get on out of here. Who is live? Mojo. Let's raid Mojo. We haven't raided Mojo in like a week or two. So let's raid Mojo. Playing these Factorio. Megabase, Space Age Megabase design work. So stick around for that raid. By sticking around, you get counted in the raiding party, which gives you some extra channel points to use to make me wear these stupid hats. And also you get counted, which means the channel looks a little bit better having a little bit larger raiding party. So that's good to have. And then if you aren't already on my YouTube channel, make sure you check that out. I release content there that does not appear anywhere else. So if you aren't following me or subscribed to me there, then you're missing out on like half my content. And finally, come to our Discord server, Chill Gaming Friends Discord. Caladar, Jeff, Lana, and I are the hosts of the server, but you all are the Chill Gaming Friends if you join. If you don't join, you're not. But if you do join, then you are. That's how things work. So, and then make sure you're there for tomorrow night, because tomorrow night we do community game night. Or Friday nights we do community game night, tomorrow night being Friday. And we play games that are easy to get into, cheap or free to play. You don't have to be there week to week because they're easy to get into. As I said before, nothing that's like storyline based or anything like that, so that you don't miss anything. It's kind of just a way to hang out on a Friday night. Usually it's the end of the work week. For those of us in the United States, it's not. It's in the middle of the weekend at that point. Tomorrow night may be a little bit unique, of course, because of the holiday here in the U.S. I don't know if everybody's going to be here or not, or if people will be enjoying fireworks, for example, Mark. But if you aren't here this week, it's not a problem, because you can always come next week and jump right in. And then throughout the week, of course, come and hang out in our Discord and share memes, talk about games, technology, and other things, and generally just kind of have a good time making fun of Galador. Otherwise, we'll be back again on Saturday for more Eco, Sunday for Shenanigans. We played Peak last week. I think we'll probably try to play that again this week. And we'll see kind of how, if we can get any further than we did last time. So come and check that out. That's a really interesting game that looks like it shouldn't be as fun as it is. But it is. So come and check that out and join us for that. Otherwise, we will leave this here, and we will see you all again on Saturday for more Eco. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting and redeeming. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.